Yo, what's going on, everyone? What's going on, early dwellers? Pre-game lobby dwellers, what's going on, man? Another move. Another nice little move this morning. Called the rising wedge to the downside. Awesome stuff. Now, what will be the next move? Let me know in the chat before we start the stream. What do you guys think Bitcoin's next move will be tonight, going into tomorrow? What will Bitcoin's next move will be? But that rising wedge played out perfectly. The back test played out perfectly. Some awesome stuff. Bitcoin back below 30K. Let me know if you DCA'd. For all you DCA'ers out there, let me know what you did this morning. Did you short? Did you DCA a little bit more at the bottoms here? What'd you do? What's up, Crypto Pierre? What's up, Skillful? What's up, Fumbles? Bathwater? What's up, Fumbles? What happened to the guy that said Bitcoin will never go below 30K ever again? Well, that lasted one day.
Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Yo! What's going on, everyone? What's going on? Smack those likes. You can see what Bitcoin is going to do next. What's up, everyone? Hope you guys had a fantastic Monday. We're going to jump in here in a sec, man. Yes, we have people street racing outside here in New York. What's new? What's new? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, double A? Or triple A, I should say. CH, what's going on, my homie? DJ, if you got hair growing on your back, you might have monkeypox. Oh, God. I don't know what that... Oh, that's the new thing that's going around, right? Of course it is. It's 2022. We need something new, all right? We need something new at this point. All right, we're gonna jump on here, guys. Hold on a sec. Let's get jumping on start here in the intro. See you guys in a sec. See you guys in a second. Let's have a nice guest on here to start the stream. I am George. We're all George. Guys, today we are going to talk about how Bitcoin has hit a bottom. You guys can see that Bitcoin is building a huge base here at about the 29K level, okay? Bitcoin's using a huge base. Actually, sorry, at the 30K level, Bitcoin is building a huge, huge base. Wait, why do I hear a phone call? Why do I hear a phone call? Hold on a second. Why is there a phone ringing outside my house? Let me go check. George said the bottom. Dump it. Ah, man. Yo! What's going on, man? What's up, Digi? What's up, John? What's going on, Crypto homie? What's going on? We got sound? You guys, tell me you guys heard that intro. You guys did. Okay, you guys are trolling me. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's up, J-Bot? What's going on, Chama? What's going on, Manny? What's going on, John Troll Music? What's going on, everyone? All right. Guys, let's jump into the charts here because we got a lot to talk about today. All right, this morning we were talking about this rising wedge here. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame, on the hourly time frame, right? A lot of people were saying Bitcoin's never going below 30K again. Bitcoin will never go below 30K again. Well, there you go, man. There you go. So Bitcoin breaks down from the falling wedge. I mean, pretty gnarly E, I should say. Bitcoin breaks down from the falling wedge. Right, comes back up, back tests the falling wedge's resistance, and then gets that move back down to the downside, all the way back down towards about the 29K region. Let me know in the chat if you guys bought the dip. Right? I know you guys are sick of hearing about the dip. I told you guys whenever Bitcoin's below 30K, if I'm feeling pretty nice, I'm gonna throw some in. Today I didn't. I'll explain why I didn't today. But that's kind of what happened during the day today. So that played out pretty well. Now, what has happened? Okay, what has happened since that time? Well, Bitcoin's dropped to 29K. Is Bitcoin building some type of W formation here on the shorter term time frames to bring us back up? To these ranges up here. You guys can see that we are pretty far removed from the 15 minutes. So this is sort of short-term time frame stuff. We got pretty removed from the 50 EMA here, right? On the 15-minute time frame here, right? So we move back to the downside, all right? Now, are we going to perform some type of W formation to bring us back up into this range? You guys can see we do have some vector candles here. You guys can see we have vector candles spanning all the way back up to about 30,150 in this pool right here. That Bitcoin could form a W, right? Classic W formation back up into these ranges to take some of this liquidity up here before eventually moving back to the downside. That's what we're going to watch today. I do think, based off this, I do think Bitcoin sees a slight move back up here before eventually, maybe curling back to the downside. I still think Bitcoin's going to go down from here, guys. I'm still standing by that. I do not think Bitcoin's going to bounce up at this current time. Alex keeps explaining this to you as we kind of go on. Tony said, my order are set between 22 and 27K. Just like me, man. You sound a lot like me. Between 22K and 27K. That's kind of what we're looking at here. This is a higher time frame for me. I only want to see the 5-minute. Nice, man. Let's see. You don't think Bitcoin gonna go up? No, I'll explain to you guys why I don't think Bitcoin gonna go up. It's very, very simple, man. Very, very simple. First of all, there's no volume. Every time Bitcoin bumps, there's no volume. No one wants to buy Bitcoin above 30K. Who in the chat wants to buy Bitcoin above 30K? There's no volume above 30K. No one wants that price Bitcoin. No volume. No one wants to buy Bitcoin above 30K right now. At some point, someone will, but I don't think anyone really wants to buy it above 30K at the moment, man. That's what I have to say. Sorry for screaming, man. I tend to scream a lot. If you guys are new to the stream, I tend to scream a lot, so make sure you turn down your volume slightly because I tend to scream, and I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, this guy's screaming everywhere, So make sure you turn down the volume. What's up, Eagle? Here for the fill. This TA is just a bonus. Thank you, Eagle. Thank you, Eagle. Hey, man, I am learning more stuff to make sure that I want to make this the best stream possible. I want to make this a stream where you guys come for both fun and you guys maybe can learn a thing or two. Because I've been spending I've spent pretty much all day today, for the most part, looking at stuff. So, anyways, that's what I kind of see short-term stuff. I mean, I see Bitcoin maybe coming back up into this range to take this liquidity before moving back to the downside. The last 3 days, we've been kind of calling it pretty well. A move back up here into this range before coming back down eventually is my sort of my thought process at the moment. But we'll continue to keep an eye on this as we kind of go around. W Versal and Clam. Now, I think the obviously the downside potential on this is, sometimes it's kind of unpredictable. Like if you go to the 1 hour time frame, right? Go over here to the 1 hour time frame. We were able to get back above the 200 EMA yesterday, and we kind of said last time Bitcoin did that, and it kind of had to fake out above the 200 EMA and then came back below the 200 EMA. Was kind of the start of the drop, right? If you go back over here, look at all these M formations, man. I mean, Bitcoin just began the poor guy can't afford sleeves. Facts. But look at all these M formations, man. M formation, rejection. M formation, rejection. M formation, rejection. Head and shoulders, rejection. Rising wedge and M formation, rejected. You just keep forming these top patterns, and Bitcoin is just not having any momentum up. We actually broke above the 200 EMA the last time up here. This is what we kind of said, guys. We had this fake out above the 200 EMA. We even back tested it as support, right? And he got a bunch of people FOMOing in, a bunch of people long in the top here. And then the market makers came and said, nope. And pushed it straight down to the downside and pissed off all the retail traders. What the hell? Carl the Moon told me it was breaking out of a wedge. What the hell? I was told that we broke out of a wedge. I was told that we were going up to test the highs. We broke out of this. Carl the Moon told me the target was 41,000. Carl! Mom! Can I borrow the car? I need to go find Carl. all the retail traders sort of followed in there, and that was kind of the fake out back to the downside. And we kind of seeing a similar thing, right? We kind of seeing a similar thing, right? So we kind of had that breakout we were looking at yesterday. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, right? It's sort of, Lambo denied. It's sort of the similar thing, right? I mean, listen, we had that breakout yesterday. We were talking about, all right, maybe Bitcoin can build some momentum here. But what did Bitcoin do? It could not hold the 50 EMA as support. And when the 50 EMA doesn't hold a support after breaking above it, it's usually not very good. So we were able to break this downtrend of resistance, got over the 50 EMA, right? You had a lot of people up here foaming in. Oh my God, we broke out. You probably had Crypto Rover coming in here saying, oh my gosh, guys, I am super. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm super excited. Guys, we broke out of the symmetrical triangle to the upside. Guys, I just put in a 100x long over on my Bybit count. Guys, we also broke above the 50 EMA. Guys, that is huge. We have a measure move target. If we take the swing high to the swing low, and we actually take the measure move target out of the symmetrical triangle, and we extrapolate it at the breakout point, you guys can see that Bitcoin has a measure move all the way back up to the 35K range. I am super excited right now. Super. You had all these guys saying, oh my gosh, we're breaking up to 35K. Oh my gosh, 35K. Woohoo! 35K, right? So, and that obviously got the fake out, and that's kind of been Bitcoin's recipe the last couple months, right? Is Bitcoin, every move you get up ends up being some type of fake out, right? So that's sort of the reality we're living in right now. Bitcoin right now is testing 29K. So listen, guys, I mean, at some point, this range isn't going to hold. If you look at this from this standpoint, right, we're back below the 50 EMA on the 4-hour. If you kind of look at where Bitcoin's just really been for the last, keep it simple, last 10 days, it's really just been between 30,700 and 28,600, right? It's really been in this $2,000 range. Other than one deviation here, just been going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? It's really what all it's been doing. So, in reality, until we break this range here, we're pretty much going sideways. Now, what is still my macro thinking? You guys are like, Jordan, what are you saying here? What are you saying? You told us your 15-minute hourly, conclusion. What are you saying on the 4-hour time frame? Well, the 4-hour time frame, in the daily time frame, I still have the same thought process, right? I still think that we are going to break down here, back into this range here, before we end up getting that impulse back to the upside. That's still my thought process here. We actually still have, as crazy as it sounds, I do think it's definitely a possibility that Bitcoin can come back up to this, at some point. I'm not saying right now. I don't think it's going to happen right now. But I think at some point, Bitcoin can make its way back up to this $37,000 to $39,000 level here. Because we do have this large volume vector candle up here. It's been so dope trading for Jordan. It's been so dope for trading, Jordan. Oh, it's been absolutely sick, Jordan. Absolutely sick. Like I said, I've been sort of trading myself the last, attempting to, and back testing my things, and it's been, if what I've been looking at I did in the past, it would have been pretty profitable. So I'm gonna start doing it, man. I think I'm gonna start doing it tomorrow, for real. So yeah, so This is kind of my thought process here. I do think we can come back up to this range at some point. You know, I'm not saying right now, all right? I'm not saying right now, but we do have this liquidity up here in vector candle that we could possibly take here at some point back up towards the 39K region. Not right now, okay? I do think we go lower first to, you know, once again, everything kind of starts, every bottom starts, you know, typically with a W formation. And we don't have that W formation just yet. I'm still looking for the, you know, bop, 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 back up to the upside. You know, but I think every day that goes by, we're getting closer and closer to that. So it's good to stay positive as a holder too. It's good to stay positive. Like, I do think we're going to see some type of relief rally at some point. It's just a matter of when. It's just a matter of when. Drunk Bear said, I really trade. It's a pain in taxes because I'm lazy. Nice, dude. Peter said, waiting for the W formation. Yeah, you got to wait for the W formation, my friend. If you guys could smack up the like button, man. Smack up that like button if you enjoy the stream every single day. I always say if it's one way you can help me out, it is smacking that like button. It does help out more than anything in the world. Seriously. Appreciate everyone for being here. Kind of do that. Jordan could take on Savvy in the trading challenge now. Oh, I would smack Savvy. I would smack Savvy because all Savvy does is short. You know what I'm saying? I say you should do a live trade session with us. I will do that. The one guy is here. I will do that. Let me just kind of get in the swing of things, and then I will definitely do that, my friend. I will definitely do that for sure. Maybe we'll just do a stream where I do that. You know, just for fun, man. Just kind of chill and hang out and do that. That'd be fun. Eagle said, here for the filters. TA is just a bonus. Thank you again, Eagle. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. Like number 86. We should be well over 200 likes by now. Well over 200 likes. Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, so Bitcoin is coming down here. Are we gonna come back down and test the lows? Right? That's the question. So, you know, I will say I was sort of looking at the 15-minute time frame saying we could come back up. I do think it's likely we come back up to this range at some point before falling, but the hourly, yeah, I'm going to stick to my guns here. I do think we're going to get that rally back up to the hourly 50 EMA at the very, very least, back up towards the 29.9 region, somewhere up there. All right, back to the daily time frame. You know, it's sort of the same process on the daily, guys. Same process on the daily. Jordan, trading group? No trading groups, man. You'll never find me doing a trading group, bro. You'll never find me doing that because here's the thing: if I'm a really good trader, I'm not gonna, you know, I'll give away my process, but I wouldn't want people copy trading me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't really agree with anyone that's like a super good trader. It's like, you know, why would you want people doing the exact same trade as you? Eventually, if there's so many people doing it, it's not going to work, right? So that's sort of my thought process there. You'll never see me doing a trading group. What's up, that one guy? Appreciate it, man. What's going on? Thank you for coming to member, my friend. All right, daily time frame. It's still kind of the same scenario, guys. I mean, nothing really has changed here on the daily. I mean, we're still just waiting for a lot of things. And the reason why I go lower, I'll tell you guys the reason why I go lower. So we're sitting right at support, right? Normally, I wouldn't want to be bearish at support, okay? Typically, you want to be bullish at support and bearish at resistance, right? Let's keep it real, right? You don't want to be Bob at support, right? You don't want to be Bob at support. Oh my God! Shit! We're at support! Fuck! I'm selling everything! I'm selling everything I have! Mom! I'm finally gonna be able to afford meatloaf! I'm selling my whole portfolio! We're at support! Shit! Guys, I just got confirmation. That Bob has capitulated his portfolio. I just got confirmation. You know what that means? Bob sold. Pump it. What the hell? No! My Shiba! No! Oh, God. All right. I had to do it again. I'm only here to see BitBoy lift weights. Maybe a little bit, man. Maybe a little bit. Guys, as much as I will say, as much as, you know, we sort of clown on BitBoy here, and everyone kind of clowns on BitBoy. BitBoy has lost, I said this the other day, man. You can tell BitBoy's lost a ton of weight, and I had to give him some respect, man. Get your respect is due. He's come a long way. He's come a long way from his 2019 days, okay? He's lost a lot of weight. His haircut is so much better. His 2019 haircut was so bad. I got to give BitBoy some credit. He's came a long way, man. BitBoy, if you listen to this, dude, keep on the same track. You're killing it, man. Don't let the haters get to you. Okay? Or let the haters get to you, because that's part of the reason why I watch you, because you get pissed. All right, let's continue. So, that is that. You're so loud. I'm always loud, man. I'm always loud. I watched Blockchain Backer today and got my faith renewed. I mean, guys, I Blockchain Backer got a lot of things correct. I will say, guys, that no one's 100% correct, especially with macro moves, man. Macro moves are so unpredictable, right? I mean, just be careful with that stuff. I mean, I think Blockchain Backer does awesome stuff. He puts a lot of time into what he does. But at the same point, he's been calling for an alt season for like 8 months, okay? So, you know, obviously take everything with a grain of salt, what everyone says is kind of insane, including myself. Don't listen to what I say. Do your own research. But, of course, at some point we're going to get a rally, right? I mean, it's like the Bears calling for a bear market for a year, right? Of course we're going to have a bear market at some point, right? Sort of the same thought process. But anyways, the market's going to go back up at some point, right? You just got to have patience until it does. At the end of the day, that's what crypto comes back down to, man. I mean, if you trade to accumulate more crypto, right? And you accumulate more crypto and have patience and wait till the market goes back up. It's really, really that simple, man. Really, really that simple. All right. So let's continue on. So we're still holding support, all right? Still holding support. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're sitting right at 29K. Look where this close is coming on to, right to the wicks of last summer that we're looking to hold. If we actually bring this down here, we're looking to hold this wick, and that's kind of where we got that close. That's 28.8. If Bitcoin closed below 28.8 today, which we already did once, but I do think that could be an interesting scenario where Bitcoin starts to have that reason that we're going to go lower. The big reason why I think we go lower, guys, is a couple different things. I don't yet see the W formation that Bitcoin usually has at bottoms. Okay, I do not see that W formation. Where's the W formation? Can someone show me the W formation? All right, where is it, man? Where is the W formation? So, Ronnie trolling. Where is it, man? Someone show me the W formation. Second, you got the daily stock RSI topped out. All right. I go back in the charts and show me a Bitcoin rally that started with the stock RSI topped out on the daily. Go back and show me. If you can show me one, okay. But I don't think there's one where a rally starts with the stock RSI topped out. All right, on the daily time frame. Maybe the 4 hour, but not on the daily. Not on the daily. All right. Go back at all those start of the rallies. It's always bottomed out on the stock. It doesn't have to be bottomed out, but it's always relatively bottomed out on the start of the rallies, right? You don't start at the top of the daily stock RSI, which means to me that we still have lower to go, but that's okay, right? That's okay. Because why? Why is that okay? Why should we not panic in that scenario? Because in order for the bull market to start again, which, you know, I'm not calling for the bull market to start, but in order for the market to go back up, I should say, right? You got to have that W formation, all right? And to me, you can't have the daily stock RSI topped out, man. You can't have it topped out there, right, as you're starting to come back down, all right? So that's the basic, really the basics of what I'm looking at here, right? I mean, it's really not that difficult, right? We're at 9 consecutive red weeks now. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. We're starting this week red. Bitcoin's breaking 29K as we speak. Hey, man, it's going exactly as we predicted, Rand. It's going exactly as predicted. Albie said, bro, there will not be W formation this time. You sound like Jimmy, my dude. You sound like Jimmy. Jordan, we will not have the W formation. Strap up. We're going to the moon. Jordan, there's no W formation. Everyone's throwing their stimmies in. Jimmy with the $500 stimmy. Invest all your stimmies here. Yeah, strap up. We're going to the moon. Woohoo! You sound like Jimmy, Alpy. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's always a W formation that starts it back up. There always is. But yeah, I mean, guys, I mean, we're getting closer and closer. For some hopium, I know we're kind of talking bearish stuff here. For some hopium, all right. 9 red weeks. 9 red weeks, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's the most Bitcoin's ever had in a row in its history. We're making history here. But we're getting close to that 200 EMA, right? For everyone that's maybe shaking in their gimbarees right now as we approach 29K, okay? So, I mean, it will dump straight. Oh, Alpi, I thought you meant that it was going to have a V formation to the upside. For everyone that might be, panicking, shaking in their gimbarees, all this fun stuff, okay? We're getting closer to that 200 EMA. So once again, I'll say it again. We're about 2,000, not even 2,000. We're about $1,900 away from the 200 EMA again. All right. So as we start to inch closer to this, I will tell you guys, be prepared for your plan. All right. My plan is to accumulate between the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA, which right now sit at 22,067 to 27,126. They move up every week, right? They're moving averages. Okay. But that is over the course of history where Bitcoin has bottomed every single bear market. Okay. And yes, we are in a bear market, okay? I don't care what George says, okay? And I don't care what he says, man. We are in a bear market. No, Jordan, we are in a bear trend. Bear market. Bear trend. Bear market. Bear trend. Bear market. We are in a freaking bear trend until we break the previous low, Jordan. Christ. I thought you were on my side. Bear trend. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But anyways, yeah, I mean, listen, like, that's where I'm going to be accumulating. If you go back in the past, Bitcoin's only ever been below the 200 EMA for 3 months in its entire history. Does that mean that it could not stay longer again? No, right? Previous results don't equal future results, but that's all we have to go off of at the moment. And quite frankly, even if we go lower than this, right, you'll still look back at these levels as a good buy, just like anywhere in the 2018, 2019 bear market was a good buy, just like in 2013, 2014, any of these levels was a good buy, right? You look back, they're going to be a good buy. So, I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going based off the history that we have. So that's where I'm going big. I told you guys, that if some days I'm feeling it, I'll accumulate below 30K, right? But the big buys are really below 27, right? And I'm keeping a big one for that. Slightly above the 200 SMA, all right, just in case it goes down there. Stocks taking a tumble after hours earning report. This exercise now. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the 15-minute here. See if we got anything here. So 15 minutes time frame. Looks like we are making at the moment, we're making a vector candle here. So we'll see what happens here on the 15-minute time frame. But you're making a vector candle here, which we'll see what happens next though. We'll see what happens next. All right, could be interesting. We'll watch this as the stream goes on here. I'm still expecting a little bada bing, bada boom, move back up, W formation, right? Bop, 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 back up to the 50 EMA, rejection back down. I'm still expecting that. We'll see if it happens. Then we'll see if it happens, bro. I have to admit, right? Actually, like trying to trade the short-term time frame is actually fun. Even as like a hobby, even if you're not trying to make it, like you're not trying to be the next crypto base, it is kind of fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, I can see why people do it now. The sleeveless hoodie, bro. The sleeveless hoodie is a legend. You guys need to buy a sleeveless hoodie. Seriously, the sleeveless hoodie is awesome. All right, the sleeveless hoodie is awesome. Don't hate on it. Let me do a poll real quick. Let me do a poll. Let me do a quick poll. What will Bitcoin hit first? I'm gonna do 32. No, let's do 30K or 28K. What will Bitcoin hit first? 30K, 28K. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. That one guy said, I say you should do it. We did say we were going to do that. That one guy is here. Ronnie said, "I'm so proud of my boy Jordan. Finally starting to believe in his charts." Hey, man. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you, Rodney, man. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words, bro. Thanks for the kind words. Bullish Crypto said, "I'm not sure why everyone thinks the economy is bad. All the stores and gas stations around me are packed all days." Here's the thing, man. I think, here's the thing. It's not that the economy's bad yet. I just don't think that the overall prices I don't think people have, because guys, let's be honest, guys. Can I be honest? The average person is not very smart. They don't notice little things, okay? They don't notice that the price of groceries have gone up 2-3x in the last couple of years. They don't notice these things, okay? Typically, and I'm not trying to say people are dumb, even though they are kind of dumb. They don't notice these things, right? And what they'll notice is, oh, my pay hasn't gone up, but everything costs 3 times more. Oh, my rent's going up. Eventually, they'll start to realize these things, and by the time they do, they'll be screwed. So, yes, I don't think it's hitting everyone yet, but it will at some point. It will at some point. Just wait. I think sometimes people, especially people who are into investing and stuff, kind of forget like what the everyday world is like. Okay, up to a certain point, because most people don't even know what 1 + 1 is, guys. So you got to understand that. Like, most people don't even know what 1 + 1 is. You know what I'm saying? 1 + 1. I learned that today. Okay, hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it on a piece of paper. Hold on. Here we go. 1. So basically, 1 + 1 is you have one guy here, right? And then he has a really good friend. So 1 + 1 right here is 2. You know how I learned that? I put me in Savvy. This is me, and this is Savvy. There's 2 of us. I know 1 + 1. You know what I'm saying? I know 1 + 1. All right, so that's how most people do math. So let's realize that. So I mean, it is what it is. Also, gas stations are a necessity. It's everything else like tech. True. 1 + 1 = 1 XRP. True. Nolan notices. Nice. They watch late night comedy to get their news. Facts. Let's see. Everyone bearish. Let's see. That's how George do math. Nice. All right. Let's jump back in here. What else are we talking about? So the weekly time. We talked about the weekly already? I think we did. Once again, guys, just for maybe a little hopium too. Just for a little hopium, because I know it's all doom and gloom usually. The weekly RSI, I'll continue to say the weekly RSI is getting to those levels where it's the lowest, really, I mean, getting to the lowest it's ever been. And I don't want to say this as it can't go lower, okay? And I always want to preface this, like, guys, it's an RSI level. Like, you can get retraces on price, which retrace the RSI level, which could make you go lower, right? So I don't want to say just because it hits this level, it's at a bottom. But what we can see by the past is every time Bitcoin gets oversold on the weekly RSI, it has marked the bottom, okay? And right now we're sitting at a 33 on the RSI. The lowest Bitcoin has ever been on the RSI is back down towards a 28. So, we're getting close, man. If we have like one more red week, we're getting to that point where Bitcoin's gonna be oversold in the weekly, which, historically, it doesn't like to stay there for very long without at least a retrace. The only time that it's kind of gone down there and it hasn't been a bottom, like in 2019, that was the bottom, okay? In 2020, we had a bounce back. We didn't even come back down that low, back down here, right? You guys can see it there. And then also, okay, cue the hopium smoke. In 2014, that was the one time where we kind of got to that level and we kind of had a relief rally, right? And that relief rally was, from the bottom to the top was about 60%. before eventually going lower. And this is what I kind of mean. Just because it gets low does not mean that it's the bottom, right? It just means that you might have a small leaf rally on price and then kind of go lower in price again. So just be wary of that. But, you know, where I'm kind of looking at it, it's kind of the same point. I do think we're close to the bottom, even though I don't think we're at it yet. I think we're very, very close. And I'm going to stand by that, man. I'm going to stand by that. Oh, fix my daily close sign. Shiza, man. Shiza. Again? My daily close sign? Shit, man. Shiza, 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 shiza. How am I supposed to fix that right now? I can't fix it. I'm fixing it. Waterfly said, sorry, boss. I'm calling 14.4 bottom on BTC. Hey, if it happens, it happens, man. If it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Sweaty in here again, man. All right. Let's continue on. What's BTC doing? Oh, getting that bounce back up, man. All right. But what you did do here, interesting enough, are we going to create that W formation to the upside? Once again, man, we're going to create the W formation to the upside, come back up here to the 50 EMA, curl back down. We did make a vector candle here on the 15-minute time frame, which means we most likely will get a move back into this range at some point here. Okay? Why is it black? Is it black on all the screen? Holy moly, man. Why is it black? That's so weird. Anyways, you get the point. BTC mooning, 19K, so Denise. Guys, where do you think the bottom's going to be? Let me ask you guys this. Where do you think the bottom will be for Bitcoin? Just put it in the chat for me. I'm going to do this poll here. What will Bitcoin hit first? 28K or 30K? 68% said 28K. So people are generally bearish here. Why? Price moved down today. If it was the opposite, price would move up, right? Price would move up. It's green on my chart here. You know what it might be? It might be because I have the green screen filter on, but that shouldn't affect. I don't know. I'll fix that. I'll fix that. But that we do have a vector candle down here, which we should come back and come back down there. That's what she said. All right. So, and also in the monthly time frame, we look at the weekly, and now we look at the monthly. That's why it's black. That's funny, man. All right, but back down here on the monthly time frame. Okay, the monthly, same type of thing. Look where the monthly RSI is. You know, just for a little bit more hopium, man. I mean, we're sticking with the hopium here. We're sticking with the hopium. All right, a little bit of hopium. Look where the 20 EMA is. The 50 EMA is on the monthly time frame. All right. We look at here, Bitcoin in its history, we've had wicks below, but Bitcoin in its history has only had 1, 2, 3 closes below the 50 EMA in its entire history. All right. We wick down to the 50 EMA, which happens, funny enough, to sit right where we wick down to in this month, right here at about 25.8, right at that level there. Funny enough. And if you look at where the monthly RSI is, we're pretty damn close, man. We're sitting at a 46.50, and the lowest it's ever been is 43.50. So once again, you get, you know, a little bit lower on this month, you get a little bit lower next month. You got to be sitting at the levels that have previously been bear market bottoms, right? And every single bottom we've had, right? Oh, at least the ones that we can look back at, right? 2014, 2018, right? And we're coming back down to that level as we speak right now. So, you know, once again, a lot of interesting things coming on here. I know we used to look at this wedge. I think that wedge, yeah, that wedge got smacked. That wedge got absolutely smacked to the downside. Remember this wedge we used to look at here, guys? That one got absolutely destroyed here. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. Unless we get some retrace in the next week, that sort of wedge formation that we had here on the RSI got absolutely smacked, right? So, I don't know. Maybe we get some retrace here in the next week, and maybe we come back into that. But so far, we kind of smacked that to the downside. So it is what it is. Say nope. Now it makes sense. Its red candles were green the whole time. That's very true. Bitcoin has never been through a recession. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Here comes this guy. No shit. Bitcoin has never been through a recession, bro. Like, why do we even watch this guy stream? He's looking back at 2014, 2018. We are in a different time. Bitcoin's never been through a recession, okay? So just come on stream, talk for 2 seconds and say, I don't know where the price is going. Bitcoin's going through a recession. It's not like this guy has a show to run, right? Just come on stream and say, Bitcoin's in a recession. We don't know where it's going. That's the end of the stream. Peace out, guys. Like, who does this guy think he is? Bitcoin has no idea. We have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. Like, no shit, bro. No shit. Come on, man. No shit. Bitcoin's never been through a recession. All we have is to look at previous stuff. Well, it's true? No scheisse, it's true. You don't think I know that? You think I'm just an idiot who doesn't know Bitcoin's in a recession? Come on. Or that economy's in a recession. I'm not an idiot. All right? All we have to look at is previous stuff. That's what we're looking at. Come on, guys. Let's not be pencil necks and be Captain Obviouses in the chat, bro. All right? It's like, hey, who do you think I am, an ape? Come on, man. Hold on. I gotta chug this. Look at the tall guy from Entourage. The hoodie man. What's going on with this friggin' monkey thing? I don't even know if I could say it on YouTube. YouTube's so anal about stuff. I don't even know if I could say anal. Probably gonna get banned for saying that. You never know. Poop language. Can you pull up the recession chart? It's at 0. The recession chart. I don't know. Is that distilled water? This is natural spring water, man. Poland Spring, natural spring water. If you guys drink out of jugs, I don't know who else drinks out of jugs. Do you guys drink out of distilled water, purified water, natural spring water? What do you guys drink? Let me know. Let's see. Fear and greed index. We can do a fear and greed index poll. Let's do it. Try and drink straight. You guzzling milk? All right, let's continue on here. Let's look at ETH. Any clues on what ETH could be doing here? Captain ETH. Well, Ether was kind of the same thing too. All right. We had kind of the same thing going on earlier today. I mean, it was quite the phenomenon for Bitcoin and ETH here. It was quite beautiful, if you ask me. Up to a certain point. Same thing, sort of a rising wedge structure, right? A few fake outs to the upside, right? Market maker pushed it over the 200 EMA, right? A few fake outs, 1 hit to the upside, 2 hits to the upside, 3 hits to the upside. Came back down, M formation inside the wedge, right? Come back down, test the 200 EMA, bounce back up. You have retail plebs FOMOing in again at the highs, coming in, going, oh my God! ETH is going to 4K. Quick! I'm gonna miss the next bull market. Dump it. All right, and then they dumped it back down. M formation, breakdown from the wedge, break below the 50 EMA, and then you had once again another vector candle here on the hourly. Right, they came back up, took the vector candle, and then pushed it back down. So now we're kind of in this. Now we're kind of in this same territory as BTC, right? If we zoom out, what are we kind of looking at here? Well, it's kind of the same. I guess it's sort of the same range. It's not really the same as BTC, I guess. It doesn't have really a straight line of support here. But overall, I got plenty of water. Drank water from the gutter as a kid. Listen, man, I will say, I drank, you know what, the reason why I drank out of these jugs, man, before I continue on with ETH here? You know the reason why I drink out of these jugs? Okay? The reason why I drink out of these jugs is because BTC is crashing. It's not crashing, man. Come on. Don't fake me out like that. Don't fake me out. Like the market makers fake us out. The reason why I drink out of these jugs, the 2 times that I drank New York water, okay, I got sick, okay? And, I don't think it was a coincidence. I drank the water. I got sick the next day. Drank it again. I would say about a month later, got sick again. All right? It's like me when I sold my crow. Just lose. So I will never drink that water again. Okay? For the rest of the time that I'm here, I will never drink that water again. And I will drink a jug every single day. Okay? Every single day I will drink 1 jug. All right? This one's empty, by the way. I need to go to the store after the stream actually to get another jug. Like you guys care about that. All right. So that is that. What can we expect from ETH here on the short-term time frame? So let's actually go back to, say, like the 15-minute chart for ETH. See if we have any clues back up here. And it's sort of the same thing as BTC, right? We have hourly stocks bottomed out, right? Our hourly stock RSI is bottomed out. I just moved it to the 15-minute, but the hourly stock is bottomed out, right? You got a couple different areas that ETH could come back up and take here on the shorter-term time frames, right? You got this area right here. You got this vector candle right there where ETH could come back up and test, which happens to be right where the 20 EMA is coming at the moment, right? So I think at least a retrace back up to this area, which isn't a huge move. I mean, that's about a, you're talking about a 1% move up into this range here, about a 0.8% move, but, you guys do what you want to do in that range. I see ETH at least coming back up to that range. You actually got some bullish divergence here on the 15-minute too. Looks like they're building a W formation to bring it back up here, right? Classic W formation. Hit to the downside, back up, hit to the downside, come back up, take this level, and then we'll kind of decide when we get up to the 20 EMA what we want to do next. Because if you look at the chart, we also have another area. We also have another area up here which they could come back up to too, right? Right here. They can come back up to this range here if they want to, right? But it's a matter of, for that region, I'd say that's only if you can get back above the 50 EMA here. So first, let's see if we can get back above the 20 EMA, right? Which happens to sit right at this this zone here. So we'll watch that. I say, is this Tino or is this Jordan? Listen, man, I've been studying Tino. I've been studying what he talks about, okay? It's so easy. That's why I tell you guys, if you guys want to learn this stuff, to spend a couple days and learn this, man. It's worth it. It's really changed the way I look at charts, man. It's definitely worth it. I've been telling you guys the last couple days, okay? Go check out my guy, Traders Reality, Tino. He's the freaking man, man. The guy's a freaking genius, man. That guy's a freaking genius, bro. If you learn that stuff, it's so freaking easy. No, but that's what I look at there. That's like shorter term time frame stuff, but just to kind of get out of that, and we'll go look at the daily chart in ETH, right, for all my hodlers out there, including myself, because I'm mostly a hodler. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Do a balls conversation. Balls. This is what it is. Take that creepy filter off already. Oh, me? You talking about me, man? Let's see. All right, so back to the daily on ETH. I mean, the daily on ETH is pretty much the same thing, right? Pretty much the same thing. What's going on, IAM? Can you check ANC and Mir? Big gains? I got you on ANC and Mir, IAM. I got you, man. Sam, IAM. It sounds like Dr. Seuss, man. It sounds like Dr. Seuss. But, I mean, really, it's ETH holding this range here, man. Holding that range there in the daily time frame. Right? It's actually beautiful. Like, look what ETH did back here. Right? You had... It's kind of awesome. So, back last summer, you had this vector candle here that ETH never took, right? It never came back and taken. Sometimes it can take a while. It came back down. You had this vector candle here in the daily right there. You guys can't see it because it's black on your screen. I don't know why it is black on your screen. It's kind of weird, actually. But it's right here. It's right here. You had this candle here. It never came back down and took it. And then, obviously, on this wick back down, bada bing, bada boom, came back down and took it and bounced it back up, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff. And I guess, we're still trying to hold that range, but it's the same thing as Bitcoin, man. I can't get excited with the daily stock RSI topped out. The daily stock RSI topped out. I can't get excited there. I can't get excited. I do think that moves back to the downside. I know you guys don't want to hear that, but I guess some of you guys do want to hear. I think most people actually want the price to go down, funny enough now. To be fair, I think most people want the price to go down. Hold on here. Let's see. I think most people want the price to go down. The only thing that we want to go up is this guy's bench press. TJ, spotter. Shit! TJ! TJ! His face! TJ! Shit! Shit! I can't bench 400 yet! The best channel in the interwebs. Thank you, TJ. Thank you. Now get back in your cage. Get back in your cage. But, BitBoy, I saved you. Oh, man. All right. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, BB. Thank you, man. For Come on, man. Come on, man. You think? But 1972. It's the same thing for ETH as BTC, guys. I mean, we know at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're looking at. I mean, for Ethereum, I think it's pretty much the same thing. For ETH, actually, what's funny for ETH is for ETH actually has, if you're actually looking at ETH here, what's different between this and sort of Bitcoin is ETH actually made a vector candle back down here with some serious volume coming in right here, right? So at some point, I do think ETH comes back up and takes this, right? It's the same thing as BTC. BTC has some liquidity up higher that it could take at this point. I do think ETH comes back up to, you know, somewhere in like the 2150 to 2500 region on its next move up, right? So we're still waiting. We're still waiting on Bitcoin to kind of find its you know, a point where it wants to get a retrace. I don't think it's there yet, but I do think at some point ETH is going to bounce back up. And it's probably the same thing as ETH. You're going to have that W formation back to the upside here, where you get that one impulse back down, right? One impulse back down, and then you get a retrace back up into this region. Back up to, happens to be right where the 50 EMA is, right? And then ultimately we'll decide, do we want to go higher from that range? Or, right, do we want to get rejected, and do they want to bring it back to the downside, right? I mean, that's really what it comes back down to in reality. Because we have a weekly one there, and we actually have a daily vector candle right back up in this region, right? Right up in this region towards actually 2,900 to 2,700. So we could see even Ethereum get back up to this region at some point, which we all think it's going to get up there at some point, but it's just a matter of when. That's the question. Is crypto dead? Yeah, crypto's dead. I don't know, man. Queeth? The Luna Hopium? Who's still giving Luna Hopium, man? Who's still giving Luna Hopium? Oh, jeez, man. I hope we don't see any Luna Hopium anymore. I am George. We're all George. Guys, I know it's been 10 days since the Luna fiasco, but I'm DCAing again. It can't possibly go lower. It's at 0.000000000000000000001 right now. It can't possibly go lower, so I am putting $1 million into Luna. I am continuing to DCA, continue to hodl, and we will come back on top. We will come back on top. Just keep DCAing, keep buying as it goes lower, okay? And we will come back from this, okay? Just 10x your investment from the highs. You know, just keep buying, and we will come back from this, okay? Just be my exit liquidity. Just buy Luna so you guys can be my exit liquidity, and I can dump, all right? All right, guys. Let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. Why did Do Kwon do this? There's some huge conspiracy, man. I mean, there's something shady going on. Why did Bitcoin pump last summer? Because there's so much demand, right? There's only a manipulation to the downside and not to the upside. There's only a manipulation to the downside. What's DCA stand for? That's the dumbest question in my life. Go read a book. Don't ask me what DCA stands for. That's so dumb. You're actually getting banned from the chat. Oh, man. It's crazy, bro. It's go time. Oh, man, I keep drinking this jug like there's something in here. You guys ever have a drink and, like, you keep trying to drink it like there's something in there? And it literally never does it? Right? And it literally never does it. Gas is pumping. Wayne said the market goes wherever there's liquidity. So as long as there are coins willing to be sold at lower prices, the market will move down to scoop them up. Facts, Wayne. Facts, Wayne. Wayne gets it. Wayne gets it. All right. Well, now we're Wayne. In reality, guys, I mean, Bitcoin's still in the same range, right? J-Bot, what's going on? J-Bot Candle Maker, what's going on, my friend? What's going on, bro? All right, let's check out ANC. ANC from my guy. By the way, look at ETH Classic. Ether Classic. I love Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is so awesome. Actually, let me change this so you guys can see it. It's because it's even bothering me that you guys can't see this. Let me actually bring this up here. I don't know why you guys can't see that. It's actually slightly annoying. Let me actually change this. Let's do this to like yellow for now. There we go. There we go. All right, you guys should be able to see that now. Even Ethereum Classic, right? I mean, it was a nice little setup. We sort of said, I don't trust this move. I'd be shorting the crap out of ETH Classic. That's what I said this morning. And yeah, man, that would have been a nice short if you shorted ETH Classic. I think it was like right over here already. Yeah, we're looking at the same thing. Same thing at the highs for Ethereum Classic, man. You had classic M formation, man. You had M formation move up, move back to the downside, move back up, move back to the downside. Classic M formation. And why did we think we were going to come back down, right? Why did we think that we were going to come back down to the downside? Why do we think that, man? Why do we think that? All right? Well, once again, we had candles to come back down here and take. We actually had two vector candles coming back down here to take. Where did we come exactly back down to? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. Okay? Shout out to my guy, Crypto Kirby. I don't even know if he makes videos anymore. He never pops up in my thing. But we had a couple different
shots fired.
Okay? A couple different warning shots fired. Right? We had the whale step in. And the M formation, play out to the downside, came back down, took these vector candles right to the 50 EMA. Bada bing, bada boom. It's too easy, man. Classic. If the Ethereum Classic M formation back down to the 50 EMA. Literally classic. Literally classic. Emmett said, is Jordan stealing other YouTubers' material? Listen, man. Listen, man. It's called learning how to actually look at the market, man. Right? If you can look at the market in a certain way, it's not stealing. Listen. If there's the best way to look at the market, it ain't stealing, right? Look at all the other YouTubers, including myself, right? They talk about symmetrical triangles, friggin' symmetrical triangles, like the same shit, right? The same shit. In reality, what I've learned is that stuff, you can look at that stuff, but it's really these things, and when you understand these things, you realize that this is the way you should be looking at the market, and yeah, I back tested this stuff and it works. And that's why every single stream I give Tino a shout out, man, because the guy's a freaking genius, man. The guy's a genius. What do you guys want me to do? Look at some other way at the market that's not as efficient? Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me something. But anyways, yeah, right back to the 50 EMA. I mean, it's like butter, man. This is like, it's so freaking easy once you learn how to do it, man. And I've been doing it the last couple of days, and you guys seen, like, everything I pretty much talked about played out exactly the way it happened. Jordan is the Carlos Mencia of crypto? Sure. Bitcoin only go up. It only go up, man. It only go up. All right, so that's ETH Classic. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time on ETH Classic. That's ETH Classic on the 1 hour time frame. Let me go to ANC. People just suck. Very true, very true. All right, ANC. Let's see. Yeah, man. I mean, same thing with this one, bro. I'm shorting the shit out of this one, too. I am shorting the shit out of this one, too. Doesn't mean it can't continue up. Like, here's what I'll say about this one, right? Here's what I'll say about this one. This one, just be careful, okay? This one looks, I guess, maybe slightly better. But it's the same thing. Let me actually check out the 4 hour time frame real quick. See where we're good. Yeah, man. I'm shorting the shit out of this one. If I'm trading. It's easy, man. It's easy. You got just to look at basic stuff, right? Look at the 4 hour stock RSI. Look at the 4 hour RSI. Both topped out. Super, super simple stuff. All right. And even if you don't look at that, look at this, man. Look at this. Just to take a page from Tino, man. Simple shit. I mean, it's actually, you have 1, 2, 3 hits to the upside. Okay. You have all these vector candles down here, which means you're probably coming back down to the 50 EMA at some point. All right. Look at the hourly time frame. Happy days. Happy days. But yeah, it's sort of the same shit. Big wick to the top side, sell off. What are you probably going to see here again? If I had to guess, move up, move down, move up, move down, back down to the 50 EMA. Right? And where are the 50 EMA probably going to sit at that point? Well, it's probably going to sit right at, you came back down to this one. It's probably going to come back down right to this range here. We'll see if that plays out. If that plays out, come at me, man. It's probably, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be long in this right now. Don't be a retail pleb that buys this right here, okay? Don't be a retail pleb that buys that right there. Because most people look at this and go, oh my God, it's going to the moon. It's going to the freaking moon. Don't be the retail pleb that buys ANC at 54 cents. If you want to do that, you can do it. You can do it. Jordan Tino collab? Yeah, you should. You should, man. Where are we going when we start seeing a dip on the M1 money supply? I don't know, man. Daily candle. Let's go check out the daily candle. It's going to 0. Daily candle. All right, so we got 1 minute to the daily close. Let's get the Vikings out. All my bulls in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All my bulls in the chat. Let's get it. Vikings! As you know, I am a bearish Viking now. I have joined the dark side, and I am now a bearish Viking. We must break the $29,000 region for us to go back to the 200 EMA to get better buy orders. So push the bulls back into the land. We must kill all the bulls. Join Savvy. Join Jabba. Yeah, join us. Join us. Push them back. Join us on the dark side, and we will push them back to the 200 EMA. Let's go. We got the bearish Viking in the chat. The bearish Viking is in the chat. Let's go. Luna Hope. Why is it the same guy keeps saying Luna Hopium is so bullish? I have no idea what's going on, man. No idea what's going on. We. Viking is a trader. We got a trader, Viking. W or Bart Simpson? We'll find out. Dude, I don't know what happened to Savvy, man. I can't find Savvy, man. I tried Grumpy. You guys know what it is. Like, I tried Grumpy. I tried Sad. I tried Mad. I tried Droopy. I tried Old. I can't find Savvy in here. And it bothers me because we had the perfect Savvy, and he's just gone. He's just gone. New daily now? All right, so we closed at, it's funny. We closed at about 29,100. We got the bearish engulfing candle. So we got a bearish engulfing here on the daily time frame. We actually got the bearish cross on the daily stock RSI. So what is tomorrow going to bring, man? We haven't even looked at the Nasdaq yet. We haven't even looked at the DXY yet. We got stuff to look at, but now we kind of talked about today and what we could expect tonight, maybe in the shorter term time frames. What can we look at going into tomorrow? I think that's sort of that's sort of what we should look at now. So we got that. All right. Let me actually go look at. We're just kind of in a range for BTC, as we know, guys. Let's go look at the Nasdaq. So the Nasdaq. Look at the hourly time frame on the Nasdaq. What's going to happen here? What is going to happen on this? If you look at the hourly time frame on the Nasdaq going into tomorrow, what I noticed about the Nasdaq, it loves to have fake outs above the 50 EMA and just come right back down below it. Right? It loves to come back up to the 50 EMA. It loves it. Really, ever since April 5th, so for the last 18 days, It loves to drop back below, come back slightly above, fake out, go back below. Right? Come slightly above, fake out, go back below. Come slightly above, fake out, go back below. Come slightly above, fake out, go back below. We're sitting right at it right now. All right, so the question remains, tomorrow, is the Nasdaq going to break back above the 50? And what we're kind of looking at is, can we break back above the 50 and hold it as support and get some type of momentum to the upside, right? That's sort of what we're looking at on the daily. On the hourly. The 4 hour, the 4 hours just got to build some momentum. Like, we had some bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame, slight move up. This one looks like it probably wants to go a little bit higher on the 4 hour. To be fair, and the daily I think was to the daily. Yeah, the daily has bullish divergence too. I think this comes a little bit higher. You got a classic. I mean, you can see the W formation forming here on the Nasdaq. You can see the one hit, right? The second hit, and now you're coming back up. I can see the Nasdaq coming at least back to the 20 EMA, 1245, which, for the bull's sake, like, is that going to help you a little bit? We'll find out. I mean, today was green and Bitcoin was red. So it's not always apples to apples. You generally follow the stock market, but it's not always apples to apples, as we know, man. It's not always apples to apples. Dale, what's going on, Dale? Dale reminds me of Mike, man. Dale reminds me of Mike. It's going to dump, folks. It's going to dump, folks. There's no volume on Bitcoin. It's going to dump, folks. Bitcoin gonna go down. Gonna go down. Gonna go down. Oh, man. Dale. What's going on, Dale? Good to see you, Fruit. Good to see you, dude. Let's call Dale a fruit. Guess maybe he is a little bit of a fruit. But, yeah. So we'll keep watching the NASDAQ and see what happens going into tomorrow. We'll talk about more of that in the morning, Bo. But we'll mostly stick on Bitcoin today. That's what Dale looks. Dale looks like freaking. He just reminds me of Mike. All right, let's go to the DXY. The DXY, the talk of the century. The DXY. Everyone loves talking about the DXY, including myself. DXY kind of starting to continue down here. The question remains: is it going to continue down? We'll continue to watch it, right? I mean, if you look at the weekly's starting to come back down a little bit. Which is interesting. Like, you had the slight deviation up. It's quite interesting. So we were looking at this back in the day, right? And we sort of said, if this level breaks, we could be due, and the DXY could be due for a massive rally. But you can see that the DXY broke back above, had a slight deviation up, and is now starting to have that move back down to the downside, right? And now we're back below those previous highs. So, let's watch this closely. It really hasn't had an effect on Bitcoin. As of right now. We know they're generally inversely correlated, but hasn't really had an effect on Bitcoin as of yet. At least the last 2 weeks, as we saw more red for Bitcoin, yet more red for the DXY. So, yeah, we'll continue to watch this. It hasn't helped us. I would have thought if we had 2 red weeks like this, Bitcoin would be having a rally, but unfortunately, didn't happen so far. But so far, so good, right? We want to see this continue down. So we'll continue to watch that as time goes on, guys. We'll continue to watch that as time goes on. And give it all she's got, Scotty. Bitcoin just don't pump no more. Don't pump no more. I think we're going to see a move up here. I think Bitcoin's going to come back up and test the 50 EMA on the 15-minute. Who thinks I'm wrong? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Who thinks in the chat Bitcoin's going to come back up to test the 50 EMA here? Let me see. Who thinks that we're going to come back up into this range here? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Short squeeze incoming. Book it. Let's see, man. Let's friggin' see. I think we're going to see a move back up to at least 29.7. At least, not 29.7. I mean, this moves down over time, but at least back up into. I could see that coming back up into this range here. Anywhere in that range, man. Anywhere in that range. Wrong? Come up. Who thinks I'm going to be wrong, man? Who thinks that I'm going to be wrong that Bitcoin's going to come back up into this range? Who thinks that we're just going to dump back down here? Let me know. I'm wrong again? We'll find out, Goldfish. We'll find out, man. You're right. You're wrong. Not this week. Listen, guys, this is not a huge time frame. I'm just seeing what you guys think. I'm testing my strategy, man. You know why? Because everyone's saying wrong. You know why everyone's saying wrong? You know why everyone's saying wrong? Because you saw that move. Clint, you've been wrong your entire life. I mean, I've been wrong about many things, Clint. But, you know, if our history of our bets have been correct, man, you know, they have been kind of right in our bets, right? Just stacking so I become stubborn. Nice. So yeah, just keep stacking, man. I'm just trying to have fun with short-term time frames, guys. I mean, it's times like this where it's super, super boring, right? And, you know, I think, quite honestly, I needed something else to talk about, man, because, you know, it's fun coming on the stream and every day saying, all right, just continue to accumulate, continue to DCA. That's fun, too. We'll continue to do that. That's still my overall strategy, right? Continue to accumulate as much Bitcoin and ETH as possible and wait, right? That's the strategy that's worked for me and strategy that's pretty much worked for everyone that's been in crypto, right? And anyone that's been in crypto before 2021. So I'm going to continue to do that. But in the meantime, you know, I think it's fun to talk about some short-term charts. At least have something to talk about, man, because, you know, really, yeah, it's times like this where you go sideways for like 10 days where it's like, all right, we talk about everything we need to talk about in this range. Now let's wait. Bearish on the sleeveless hoodie? Can't be bearish on the sleeveless hoodie, man. Come on. Let me go check the fear and greed index. Let's see. All right, 12. So we're back up a little bit. Once again, guys, still a great time, all right? Still a great time to accumulate t-shirts, in my opinion, right? 34% off, 31% off. So 12 on Extreme Fear, but if you want to accumulate some True Classic tees, great time to accumulate True Classic tees. Yeah, man, accumulate True Classic tees, man. Drew said, I am bullish on the hoodie. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that, man. Positive funding rates, retrace. Yeah. I mean, at some point, Bitcoin's going to have the retrace. And then, you know, this is what I'm looking at, man. I'm still looking at the market like this. Okay? I'm still looking at the market like this. We'll see if I'm wrong. You know, I mean, this obviously doesn't have to play out like this. Like, this can extend out this way. But I still think we're going to see, you know, it doesn't have to come all the way back down to 25K. But I do think like you're going to see some type of W formation, right? Some type of W formation. Like, it come back down to like 27K. Still have W formation. And I'm still waiting for that, you know, that move down, right? That gets all the retail plebs, once again. I'm a retail pleb, but it gets all the retail plebs to, you know, it moves down here. Oh my God! I'm shorting! Bitcoin's going down. I'm shorting! Oh my God! It's over! Oh my God! 26K! I'm selling everything! Hello? Yes, I just got confirmation. Bob dumped. Pump it. Something along those lines, man. Something along those lines. Know what I'm saying? I'll give you on the short term in the bets. Your ginger stuff is probably a winner. True. Who said you're learning though? Trading is so much fun when you have a working method and the right psychology. Very true. You know what's gonna happen, man. You know it. You know everyone's been there. Everyone's been Bob, where they sold and then the market goes back up. Everyone's been there, man. Come on, you know everyone's been there. You going to NFT New York City? No, man, I'm not going to NFT New York City, man. I'm not going there. 50 EMA for what time frame? Any time frame, man. The 50 EMA is the most important moving average. If you go back and look, I mean, in any time frame, look at the 4 hour, man. 50 EMA rejection, 50 EMA rejection, 50 EMA rejection, 50 EMA fake out, back down, right? I mean, you can go back in the time frame. Support resistance on the 50 EMA consistently, right? I mean, it's really every time frame. Rejection on the 50 EMA, rejection on the 50 EMA, support on the 50 EMA. I would say, I mean, the 50 and the 200. If I had to use 2, but I mean, obviously you can use more than 2. So why would you use 2? Whoa! We got a Poland spring. We got a Poland spring. You're the best. All right, so that's what we're looking at the moment. Facts. You guys are funny in the chat. Holy backwash. Hey, bro. Listen, at least in my water, at the bottom of the water, there's probably 10 grams of protein. You know what I'm saying? 10 grams of protein at the bottom of my water. Does your water have protein? Let me know. If you don't get the joke, think about it for a second. All right, that's that. Is Bitcoin trying to get that move up? I mean, it's trying to do the W. It's trying to do our little W formation. Let's see. Bottle toilet water. Oh gosh, man, that's funny. All right. Oh, we'll continue to wait. I made sure to listen for the seal. Click of the seal. It clicked. It did click. It clicked. Someone said yuck. It's a joke, man. When baby? Come on, man. Why is it not working?
Nope.
Hudson Ritter water? Semen water? All right, let's continue. We can still watch Bitcoin, guys. I'm still looking for Bitcoin to have a retrace back up here to the 50 EMA. Let me get rid of this friggin' hair, man. Holy moly. All right. Any altcoins, guys? Any altcoins you want to look at? Let me know. Let me know as usual. I'm just going to sit here and talk unless you guys tell me to look at any altcoins. We talked about everything I want to talk about Bitcoin. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. You guys know my short-term thoughts. All right? You guys know my short-term thoughts. And I'm going to continue to do everything I can, man. I'm going to continue to learn and try to, help you guys too along the way. I'm going to continue to learn, man. Continue to learn here. I want to bring you guys more value on my stream because I know we have fun, right? And the first thing I want to say is this stream is always going to be fun, man. We're always going to have fun on the stream no matter what. But I want to be able to bring more, info for you guys too. And I always say that this will be the best stream. This will be the best stream in crypto. Okay, I promise you this will be the best stream in crypto. Your best bet. No one puts more. I can genuinely say. My people might be, maybe a little smarter than me, but no one has more content in their stream than me, and that will continue to be the truth. All right. Drew said we're not going to continue to get any movement until London open. I think. Nice, bro. Ape and Doge. Let's see. We'll see. All right. Let's look at some other stuff here. Ape and Doge. We can look at Ape. What's Ape doing? So Ape, just to give you guys some examples how this stuff just works so well. Just to give you guys some example, I know you guys watch Tino, and I'll continue to shout him out, man. This shit is like, I don't think people give him enough credit, man. This shit just is ridiculous. You know, it's like, you know, just to give you guys a few examples of what I mean, it's like, it's not really, I can go back and look. I mean, if you look at all these, you guys see on your screen, let me change this to yellow. I don't know why it's all jacked up like that. Let me change this to yellow here real quick. I'll just use Ape as an example. Even for alts, it works decently here, man. Hold on. Let me change this to yellow here. There we go. All right. For example, man, I mean, look at this. Look at this. So, right here. Right here. You had the break. So, you had the break from the 50 EMA. You moved up. You moved back down. And I'm just going to start down here, right? You had a quick move back down, right? Made a vector candle right here. You would think, you know, the general retail pleb, okay? All right, just to give you guys an example, all right? Just to give you guys an example. Think about what the general retail pleb will think right here, right? What will, let me ask you guys in the chat. What will the general retail pleb think right here in the chart? What will they think right there, right? What would the general person think right there in the chart? The general person is going to think, holy shit, this is going down to zero. This is never going to return back up, right? It's never going to return back up. Never. It's never going to do it. Nope, it's never going to do it, right? Yeah, it's going to go down. It's going to go down, man. Right? That's what we're going to do. I mean, Java might be right. The general retail pleb is going to short there. So, you know, the market maker brings back up, takes that freaking candle, right? And then moves back down again, right? And then they make another one. You get another vector candle that pops up. What do they do again? You take it back up, come right down to take this candle here. Once again, right? Now what is it going to be? Is it just going to be taking that candle again before moving back to the downside? I mean, I would say most likely yes. Why? Because now you move the price back up and now you have another one popping up right here. Right? To the downside. So now, what will probably happen now? I mean, listen, I don't know. I don't know. But now you everyone think the bottom is in, coming back up. But what do you not have? Okay? What do you not have now? Right? What do you not have now? You don't have the W formation. And you want to see the W formation at the bottom. Okay? You want to see that W formation. You get the one hit, you come back up, but you don't have the W. But you have a vector candle here. So you move it back down, right? And then you take that candle, you get the W formation, and then you come back up. Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen. You guys can go check it out yourself. But, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it freaking is. Do people really use that word? Yep. So, we'll see if this one plays out, too. I'll keep this like this. Bop, 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 bop. We'll see if that plays out. People talk about whales when it's the actually liquidity providers that do that. True. Ape is one of those coins that won't be here next year. No, I think Ape will be here. Ape actually, at least Ape actually has a use case. You know what I mean? At least Ape actually has a use case. Know what I'm saying? Jordan talks to us sometimes like he's a teacher teaching his class. Listen, man. What do you guys want me to do? Lie to you? Come on. The truth said, take a look at Cardano if you haven't already. Thanks. Keep on keeping on. Talking to Cardano, we can do that. We can do that. Let's see. ADA. Hold on, guys. I gotta find my good friend here. For ADA, we have to find my good friend. Let's see. Here he is. All right, guys. What's going on, guys? It's Charles. I don't typically talk about price, but let's go talk about Cardano here, okay? Guys? It's Charles Hoskinson. Jordan was happy enough to have me on his stream here. Let's go talk about Cardano real quick and look at what the potential price could for Cardano be. No, that's SHIB. SHIB's a shit coin. Let's go talk about Cardano, man. So Cardano, as you guys can see here, the price is sitting at about 51 cents. Okay, so It's not looking too great at the moment, but we don't care about the price, right? We care about the fundamentals and continuing to build our project. All right, so let's continue to see here what is going on. What's going on? So if we look at this, earlier today we did have a sort of a rising wedge structure, right? A rising wedge structure which did break to the downside for Cardano, just like BTC. All right, just like BTC. What's going on, Steve? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we did get that move back down to exactly our target, back down to about 50 cents here on Cardano. All right, so we did get that move back down. Now, is this the end of the dump? Well, let's go check out on the 4-hour time frame. Right? We did have a massive move back to the downside there. Are we going to continue back up to the upside is the question. Well, the hourly, guess it really telling us much. Let's go back. Let's go back to the daily here. The daily's got so much there, man. See, Cardano. Real quick, let me check out Cardano. Let me take Charles off here. Let me take off Charles. Holy crap! Look at my hair, man. We're gonna go Ben Cowan style the rest of the stream. There we go. See if you guys like the Ben Cowan hair. How's the forehead looking, by the way? Oh my God, it's getting deep. Oh God, it's okay. At least I'm going to be bald in 2023 anyways, because I have to shave my hair because Bitcoin's not going to be at all-time highs. At least that's the case. But it's okay. That is getting deep. I think we're past the 786 fib now. Like it's almost at that point where it's like, it's got to come off. Holy shit. So yeah, 786 fib. We're back there. Gala, I listened to Tino a couple months now. GOAT. Oh, Tino's the GOAT, man. Tino is the GOAT. I will say, any other trader on YouTube, I can't even, after understanding what Tino talks about, every other trader I watch on YouTube sounds like a friggin' idiot. And that's not to, and listen, that's including myself. I still have a lot to learn too. Any other trader on YouTube, to me, it just sounds like an idiot, especially the ones that just look at patterns and shit, But that's all I have to say. Let's look at Cardano. So Cardano, same thing that we said with Cardano, man. We all go bald in the bear market, unfortunately. Facts. So I think same thing that I sort of said with ETH and Bitcoin. I think you come back up here at some point to have a retrace. I don't think it's now. I still think you're going to get that W formation in the daily, right? Because you don't have that W formation yet, right? So we're still looking for the overall structure before we move back up of one hit, second hit, move back up. You don't have that yet. So I'm still waiting for that dip to come back down before we eventually rise back up, probably to the 50 EMA, which, happens to be right at this candle here at 74 cents. So we're still waiting on that move. V-shaped hairline, facts. But yeah, so that's that. Let's see. Looks like the forward took a decent pounding from the sun. True. Super facts. But yeah, so still waiting for that W formation here ultimately. 4-hour time frame. See, the 4-hour is interesting because, man, let me go back to the hourly. Because you already came back down and hit the target here. The 4-hour, I'm still waiting on the hourly, man. I still got to see ultimately what happens here in the short term. I wouldn't really touch this as of right now. I'm still kind of waiting on this one. Because you don't really have anything to come back to. I think ultimately, everything always likes to come back to the 50 EMA before it continues down. So I think ultimately, this will come back to the 50 EMA first before anything. And then you'll kind of decide what you want to do from there. But right now, this one's like kind of up in the air. Obviously, it's going to follow BTC, right? So that gives you a little bit of a hint, right? We kind of said what we thought BTC was going to do, which is this kind of the same thing as Ape here, I guess. Let me actually go back to BTC. Let me get off ApeCoin. Come on, man. How far do I have to go back on this thing? Holy shiza, man. How much did I do on Ape? There we go. So, yeah, it's sort of the same thing as Bitcoin, right? I moved back up here. Same thing for ADA on the short-term time frames. But, I'm waiting for that retrace back up, ultimately. But the daily, Ultimately, we're still waiting for that W, and I think we come back up a little bit higher, like I said. And Jordan, please show us how you looked at your first streams. It was bad, man. It was bad. Like I think I even look better with this current haircut right now than I did when I first started streaming. No, not when I first started streaming. When I first started making videos. Let me ask you guys this. You guys who've been watching me forever. If my first videos, do you think I look better with this hair currently, or like I did back in the past? Let me know. Let me know. Both of them are pretty shady, if you ask me. Steven said, bat, bat, bat.
As much as your hairline. Keep up the good work, Java.
Clint's trolling today, man. Clint, don't be mad that I've beaten you in every single bet that we've done recently, okay? Don't be mad, okay? Don't be mad that I can do TA better than you, Clint, okay? Don't be mad, man. This is what it is. I thought you were sus. I was kind of sus. I looked like Carl the Moon. I looked like a chubby Carl. Like if Carl ate McDonald's every day, which he might, I don't know. But if he did eat McDonald's every day, that's what I looked like back in the day. And that wasn't that long ago. That was probably 2 years ago now. We're getting almost just about 2 years when I started this channel, man. That's crazy. 2 years. Tron, Carl the Spoon. I forgot about Carl the Spoon. Steven, what's up? You said bat, 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 bat. No fear, Steven is here. Smash those likes. As always, Steven. Appreciate the shout out, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, if you guys could smack up those likes. I know I always tell you. I mean, I don't really tell you to smack up those likes that much. And I should do it in the beginning of the stream, but I never do. I always forget just because I'm so hyped to get into the content that I never say hit the likes up, but guys. I do sometimes, but I just get so hyped to start the stream that I always do it. Clint, you know it's all in fun, man. You know it's all in fun. The last year has taken like 60 years to get through. It has. I would say the last year and a half for crypto has felt, no, not the last year and a half, because Q1 2021 was fun. But yeah, the last year has felt like, at least in crypto terms, has felt like 4 years, I think. Just because it's barely been so much. It's been a roller coaster. Been up, down, you know? It's been crazy. Usually you just get the dump at a year over with, and then, all right, you kind of go sideways until you start going back up again. But the last year has just been, move up, move back down, bear market, move up, move back down, bear market. And now we're kind of just sitting at the lows, Well, it might not be the lows, but the lows comparative to last summer. I listened to Tino a couple months now. GOAT. Yeah, absolute GOAT. Ash said, Bitcoin's receding as much as your hairline. Keep up the good work, Java. Thank you, man. Thank you. Keep up the good work, Java. What does Java look like with his hair? I'm curious. Let me see. Java, come here, man. Come here, buddy. We gotta look at you with Ben Cowan's hair. Come on, Java. Come on, man. Yeah, hop on stream, buddy. Come on. No, don't squish me, man. Man, move. You're so freaking fat. Move, bro. Go over here, Java. You're so freaking fat, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Java, go. Go through. Okay, I'm through. Okay. Move your arm. I can get through. Thank you. No, I don't like this haircut. I want Savvy's haircut. No, I want the same haircut as Savvy. No, I want Savvy's haircut. There we go. Yes, this is it. This is Savvy's haircut. Yes, finally. Yes, I'm savvy. I'm savvy. Yes. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. All right. All right, let me throw this hat back on, man. I got enough of that hair. I need a haircut bad. All right. There we go. Let's put that back on. Wayne said, poll. If Jordan starts to bald, will he do A, the comb over? I already kind of do the comb over. B, shave it off. Or D, do the Julius Caesar. If I start to go actually bald, I'll just go bald, man. Why? Because my dad bald and my dad is sexy. Okay? And I will be sexy bald too. I will be more sexy when I'm bald. I already know. I used to cut my hair really short and I kind of looked bald and I still looked good. So when I'm bald, I'll still look good. See you, sorry, without hair, no reason to live. I don't know about that. At least with no hair, you don't have to do your hair every morning. You know, you can kind of just wake up and boom, you're bald. You know, I guess you got to shave it every day, which sucks. That'd be the only part that sucks is shaving the head every day. You know, Lex Luthor. You guys want to see what I look like bald? Okay, I'll show you guys what I look like bald. Yes, it is me. It is me. It is me. Majka, it's me. All right, ready? This is me, man. This is me. Look at me, man. Hold on, this is not a good one. Look at me, man. Look, this head is all jacked up. This is not my head. Hold on. There we go. Look like Stone Cold Steve Jordan. That's what I look like. Stone Cold Steve Jordan. Shampoo. True, John. Bitcoin. Sure. You look neat. Thank you. Gonna fight on stream 5. Okay. Stone Cold Steve Jordan. That's what we're looking at right now. All right. We'll rock this the rest of the stream. I'm confident like this. Looks nice, man. Right, you guys are all saying it looks nice. Someone said it actually looks fresh. I know. I told you, man. I look fresh like this. I told you. And if it didn't look good, you guys would be going like, oh my gosh. No, I look sexy. All right. Let's continue. No. It doesn't fit the bald stuff. People, I guess Maya said people bald don't wear sleeveless hoodies. All right. Let's continue here. So it's 8:35. Wow, holy crap. Today went by fast. So we looked at ADA. So we expect ADA to move back up here. We looked at the fear and greed ads. Did any whales accumulate today? Let's see. Let's refresh. See if any whales accumulate. Oh my gosh. This thing's so white. I actually look tan on this background. New sandals, man. New sandals. Pink sandals. Do any whales accumulate today? Let's see. Last in. I'm seeing 519s. I'm seeing 520. Let's say 523. Oh, we got one whale who accumulated today. This guy's done 330 transactions. Yeah, I'm not going to look at that one. 523. We got this whale. Oh, we got this whale. Looks like someone opened a new wallet. Bought 9,055 BTC on this new wallet. 136. Okay. So we had one whale right here who bought 9,055 BTC. Now it could just be a bigger whale transferring BTC into a smaller wallet, right? So take that for what you will. So that's 523. We have this whale. Could just be the same whale again, right? 9,012 BTC into this wallet. Once again, just could be another whale transferring out of a different wallet, but, you know, touche. Let's see. What else we got? Any other whales by today? We had this whale, 8,754 BTC. All right. 523. Whales are scammers. Nice. That's less than a pizza. Any other of these whales? Well, who's this guy? Is this Sailor? This has got to be Sailor, man. Look at all these wallets with 8,000 BTC. That's got to be. No, it's not. Last buy 2021? That can't be Sailor, man. So we don't know who that. Do we know who this is? We got to know who this is. This has got to be someone known. But the last buy is in May 30th, 2021. That seems like a horrible buy. What was that date? Was that the bottom already? Let me see. May 30th, 2021. Let me zoom back out here, guys. Where was May 30th? They bought on this day right here. Like 8,000 BTC and 35K. Okay. It's a pretty big purchase. 8,000 BTC, man. So you got some whales buying today. Listen, you don't know if it's just whales shuffling around, doing a little voodoo. You don't know that. Let's go to page number 1 here. See what else we got. Last in. So we got these guys right here. These guys bought yesterday. The number 1 wallet bought yesterday. It's me, said Drew. You look like all the white dudes in Riker Island, dude. I'll leave it at that. I gotta look that up, Clint. Listen, I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. So that's... Wait, I'm blurry. Hold on. Let me fix myself, guys. And then we'll continue looking at this. We looked at charts enough, I think, today. So we had the number 1 whale. 522. This guy owns 250... it's probably a corporation, but 252,000 BTC. That's crazy. U.S. Treasury, as always. Nice. Sailor will be in jail. It happens when you drink. 252,000 BTC bought yesterday. The number 2 wallet bought 8 days ago. 168K Bitcoin. Imagine owning 168,000 BTC. Jesus. All right. Number 3 wallet bought today. Number 3 wallet bought today, but they're kind of in and out, I guess. They were out 6 days ago. 2 days ago. Number 5 wallet. All the top ones just been accumulating like crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I mean all these ones have been kind of relatively recently, but a lot of these ones move in and out, right? 515 and number 28 wallet, 31K BTC. Last out 2010. This guy hasn't sold since 2010. This guy's raking. 31K Bitcoin, right? He bought it in 2010. He bought this shit in 2010. This guy is just probably some random dude who bought Bitcoin. Some of this stuff is just fun to look at, man. I just like looking at that stuff sometimes. That's Satoshi. Number three is we can keep looking at it if you want. Some of this stuff is just sometimes I just like to poke through this stuff. It's just fun to look at. 2010, man. Let's see. Any other crazy ones? A lot of these guys actually didn't buy like relatively far, like long ago. First in, first out. This guy's never sold. 2011. All these ones, 10,000 BTC. Guys never sold. All these ones, 10,000 BTC. Nope. That's really it. I mean, we could keep going, but I mean, you guys get the general consensus there. Max Kaiser, that's El Salvador. Might be. McCabe said I'm a bot. What? Am I though? Am I? Is my hair a filter or is this my actual hair? You'll never know. You will never know. Like my hair could be a filter this whole time, and you would never know. Celtics starting? Oh, Shiza! I forgot they were on today again. Shiza, man. It's all right. I'll catch them. Why? Go Heat? Screw you, David. All right, guys. I mean, we've talked about everything we could have talked about, man. I mean, we talked about pretty much every chart. You guys know my thought process here, all right? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, back up to the 50 EMA, and then we decide what we do from there. But I think Bitcoin's at least going to retest the 15-minute 50 EMA for the short term. You guys know my take on the daily time frame. Still looking at this move back down to the downside, back towards like 26K, 25K, somewhere in that region, before we get that eventual move back up. Still waiting for that too in the daily time frame. So you guys get my thought process. Altcoins are going to follow Bitcoin for the most part. You guys get it. All right. Other than that, continue to use these times to learn. Okay. Learn, man. Learn. Like, whatever you want to learn about. If you want to learn about NFTs, learn about NFTs. You want to learn how to trade, learn how to trade. You guys want to learn, about fundamentals of projects, learn fundamentals. These are the times where you want to learn that stuff. All right. Not when there's like the market's hot and there's so much going on you can't even concentrate, right? So these are the times to strap in, learn. And I know it's a cliche, but accumulate the coins you're confident in long term, and go from there, right? So I will catch you guys tomorrow, all right? In the morning, 9. I've been 9:50. I like the 9:15 slime slot because it's only 15 minutes from the market open. So 9:15 tomorrow morning, another morning stream. We'll catch up that, see if what we kind of thought played out, and I'll catch you guys then. All right. Have a fantastic night, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto, and don't be Jabba, man. I guess maybe you could be Jabba right now. You'd be killing it, right? But yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Adios, my friends. Have a good night. Peace.